Welcome back, everybody. I'm in Japan for this video. No, I'm just kidding. This is just a green screen. I got it recently, so I wanted to try it out. Also, I'm taller than this thing is, so that's why I had to do this squat maneuver. So yeah, I'm not really looking to fly anytime soon, given the current state of things. But what I can and will do is go to a Japanese market in the US. What the? Mold? Really? Yeah, I went to the Japanese market I typically go to for all my stuff, and they were closed because they had mold somehow. Luckily, like a little too luckily, there was an identical store directly next door that sold basically the same stuff. I know what you're thinking. Oh, maybe they moved on over to just a different location. It's the same store. Nope, apparently it's always been there. That's what somebody told me about it. So, okay, a little too convenient, but all right. I don't know, I just kind of think it's a weird business model to have like two stores that do the same function directly next to each other. I don't know, weird. Price is pretty much the same too. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but some people might say that the second Japanese store had to do with the first Japanese store getting mold. But definitely not me. No, I would never say that. Nothing that would lead to a defamation lawsuit. Please don't sue me, Japanese market that I did not and will not name. Just want to elaborate that I'm joking. I'm messing around. Kidding. So I went to the market and I thought, hey, why don't I go ahead and make a video of me checking out the store and just trying out some of the different Japanese goods that they have that your typical store wouldn't have. That'd be great. Only problem is low on funds. All I really got in my wallet right now are these two $3 bills. There's one that has Bill Clinton on it. And then the other one also has Bill Clinton, but he's surrounded by women in a chair. And it says the debauched states of America. Yeah, this looks like something old Bill would do. Yeah, I don't think I can buy a lot with those. So what I decided to do is I went ahead down the candy aisle and I saw that they had these little Poppin Cookin kits. I've seen them around before several times, but I never bothered to pick them up or, even see how it all works. I thought today, might as well do it today. Poppin Cookin is just a line of like kids candy making kits. From what I can tell from those, you basically just like add water to whatever like packets they have on the inside of there, and you make just like these different shaped candies with them. Cool little project for the kiddos. They got stuff, you can make stuff like sushi, you can do like a bento box. I think they have like an ice cream one. I didn't get any of those. Instead, I went ahead and got the donut one. I got the burgers because, US of A. Then I also went ahead and got the 3-course ramen dinner that they had. Looked pretty neat. And I only listed like 6 of them. There's like several others that you can get from this line. Yeah, I have no idea how long this is all going to take me to make. This might be my longest video. Not sure. Today I'm going to be cooking 3 of these Poppin Cookin little kits. First off, we got a little Poppin Cookin donut set. Donut! Gonna be making like a regular and a chocolate dough with like a vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry sauce. And crumbs, I think? Yeah, crumbs too. Rip it open. Entire things in this like cute little bag. Okay, so the whole deal with this is that they give you different packets and you make it inside of this tray that has different molds with different like little tools. Or tool, I just have the one. All right, and they give you the directions right here on the back of the box. Okay, so starting off, we're gonna go ahead and make the donut part of it. All right, so film the round depression deal right here with water. Wait, no. This bit. So starting off, we're gonna fill this little bit right here with water. See if I can do this properly without spilling too much. Okay, I think we're good. You're gonna add the powder from the yellow packet. 6 different packets, so that would be this one. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this packet in there. Little spoon shovel tool. Yeah, I can't do this with one hand. I need to get a tool to hold my phone. Give me a sec. Smells pretty good. It's already like a very potent smelling vanilla dough. Mix all that powdery bit out. I think that's pretty good to go. You're gonna go and pick up that dough. Kind of just roll it around into a ball. All right, divide dough into 2 equal parts and roll that into a ball. So I need 2 balls. It says place them on the packing pouch. I can only assume this is a little plastic thing it came with. It's like sweet sugar. essentially what that tastes like. After that, repeat steps A with the brown packets. So now we got the chocolate bit. Bit of water in there. You know, why don't American kids get cool stuff like this? No, there was nothing like this around. Or there kind of was. It was like easy. Never mind. We did have Easy Bake Oven, but I never really partook in that or knew anybody who partook in that. One of these days, maybe I should make a video about that. I'm kind of curious on if that stuff tastes any good. I think it's still around. It's done. All right. Do the same thing you did. Tear into 2 balls. Roll it up. All right. The next, you're going to go ahead and shape these little donut guys. So we got these 2 little molds in here that you can use to make them. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the little, come on. The vanilla. The vanilla. Just slap that in there. Yeah, I really need some kind of holder thing for that. Next video, you're pretty much just molding it into these little like shapes right here, just to get the mold for the shapes of the donuts that you want. It's like a round one, and what's the name of that donut that has like the lumps? That one on screen. I'll show you right there. That one. We done it. Hey, we're gonna get these little guys out of here. The tool, I guess. Wait, can I just get him to plop out like... No? Not quite. I don't want to break this thing. It's a little fragile. Peel it out of here with this little tool, I guess. Maybe I should get something else? I don't know. Okay. Do the same exact thing with the chocolate one. You get the point. Slap it into the mold. You know, at first I was trying to just like go around the little center bit where the hole's supposed to be for the donut, but I think it's better if you just like mash it all up in there and then make the hole after you got it in there. I think that's how that first one broke apart the way it did. Alright, immediately get this one out. Yay, very squishy donuts. Now that I've got my donuts all assembled and ready, you gotta frost them with stuff. So they give you all this little extra bits. So you got packets for sauces and the packet for crumbs. Let's make this in order. So we're just gonna make... Okay, so it's really seeming that all you're doing with all this is you're just adding watered sections to adding the packet and then decorating. Super easy. I'm gonna pour in this little triangle right here. I'm maybe gonna try to film that independently. Yeah, made a little mess. Just like a child would. Or maybe a child would do better. I'm supposed to add the powder first, aren't I stupid? Just chuck that water out. Oh, I see what they want. Yeah, because I don't know how to read pictures, I guess. Am I sure I'm smart enough to do this? So this little bit here, you snap off. And use it as like a pouring device. You're supposed to cut it off? I guess. Normally you couldn't give a kid scissors, but I'm a grown man, so I think I'll be okay. Just go ahead and throw that powder in one of these little sections right here. Not as much in here as I thought there would be. That little triangle of water. It's really easy to overfill this thing. Jeez. And you just add that to the little mix. Ooh, I'm cooking. Wait, is that one? Yeah, just 1 cupful of this stuff. Is it looking a little doughy? Well, no, never mind. The icing is coming together. I think we're okay here. It also just kind of tastes like sugar. I guess that's what the kids like nowadays. Not enough vanilla. But I'm not even done yet. I'm judging it. Alright, do the strawberry sauce with the red packet. Some more water. 1 cupful to the sauce. Now I hope this actually tastes like strawberry, because something tells me it's just going to be pink colored sugar. Just to get this off. Yeah, it's strawberry flavored. Okay, so the thing that immediately bothers me with this, they give you 1 bag to distribute 3 sauces. I don't know how I'm gonna make that work. So I think I'm gonna do this a certain way. It says to add the chocolate in one of like the little sections, what the little little like sections, but I already filled that with the sauce, so I need to put this where I had the dough. Good enough. Grown man making kids candy. But my ancestors are so proud of how well I'm doing. Chocolate's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Okay, so we have one bag to work with. Wait, hold on. The crumb. Is there any protocol for the crumbs? Oh, hold on. These are just crumbs. They're not. I don't have to cook these or anything, or mix them with anything. I was wondering. Okay, so these are just like crumbs and sprinkles I can put on the donuts. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and slather 2 of the sauces on the donuts, and then pipe the chocolate, since I only have the one bag, for some reason.
Just gonna paint this on with one hand, or maybe I'll stop and show you the results after I've done it.
You know, would it be too much to ask for a little brush? You know? A little shovel isn't the best tool.
Alright. So now we use the bag. But I should probably pack it down to the bottom. There's not enough of this stuff for me to be squeezing for 15 minutes. Yeah, there's like none of this stuff. Jesus.
That's pretty much it. Sure, good enough.
Let me just mush that down to the side, to the corner. What's that? Good enough. Flip that little edge. Gonna decorate our little guys. It's kind of just like in the way. So the whole video with this being in the way.
Alright, I'm gonna do a little chocolate spread. I'm running out already on donut too, so I'm just gonna start dotting this around instead of the thing. A little zigzag.
A little bit from my mouth.
Add some sprinkles.
And the crumbs. And voila.
How did I do? Does it look like the picture?
Yeah, close enough. Alright, now that we've made our treat, we should enjoy it. Or I should. You're not here standing with me. I mean, if I was a child, I'd probably be pretty happy about doing this. It's like, they're like vanilla and chocolate flavored gummies. It's covered in crunchy bits and sauce. Not too bad, not too bad. They taste pretty good. Let me eat the rest of these. It's like 4 bites. I was gonna say, that's pretty simple. It's for kids, but super duper simple thing. It's probably the simplest thing that we've got here out of the ones. That's why I started with it. Give that an 8 out of 10. Fun to make, delicious. Let me just. Move on to the next one. All right, second one we're gonna try is the Poppin Cookin Tanoshi hamburger set kit thing. Oh, what's that? You notice a different shirt? Yeah, I had to do this through a couple different days. I ran out of time after the first one. Oh no, the continuity. Whatever. Packaging looks pretty much the same as the last one. I don't know, do they have cheeseburgers in Japan? I've never been, I wouldn't know. Got our little packets that I assume we're all gonna mix with water, just like the last one. A couple new tools. I'm guessing this is to cut cheese. Oh, cola cup. Okay, first off, we gotta make those French fries. Add a triangle cup of water to the ridged bottom tray. Add power from blue packet. Mix until the dough thickens. Spread with flattened fingers, turn over tray, cut line. Okay, cool. So again, we gotta cut this little triangle cup bit off. So starting off, we're gonna take this little blue packet and put it in this little ridge tray here. Kind of smells like cotton candy. Bottled water, because I don't trust my sink water. Use this little spoon tool to mix it.
It'll look a little something like this afterwards.
And you do your best to kind of just like, mash it to the bottom. It's not really molding that well. All right, think we've got something decent. Can't tell if that's strawberry or cotton candy scent they're trying to give us. Okay, I think I've got all it as mashed or balanced as possible. I think I'll use a spare plate to cut the fries. I think I just kind of... That didn't work. Try to get it out with a little knife tool. There we go. Just a little bit of cutting around. And yes, I was right. You do use the little knife thing to cut the fries. Are they supposed to look like this? I understand it's a mini meal, but these look like little mini shoestring fries. Which aren't my favorite, but hey, to each their own. I'm not sure what they like in Japan.
Yeah, we did okay.
I'm gonna put them on this little plate picnic thing they gave me. Okay, next up we're supposed to make the hamburger buns.
Okay, you're going to take this orange packet and then put it in this little bit with 4 of these little cup things of water.
Mix up the stuff for the buns. Okay, so I went ahead and got this one also because I figured that like the donuts were like the easy difficulty one. And then this one probably a little bit harder because they give you more to do. But it really is just mixing powder with water and shaping it. Which I shouldn't be surprised. It's for kids. Why wouldn't it be? I would have had a blast with this as a kid. Why couldn't the Americans get this? I don't like this spoon anymore. Let me go ahead and use my fingers. I'm the only one eating it. Who cares? I can't help but feel that this needs just a little more water. But I don't want to go against what the thing says. I've done that before. My luck, it would just make it way too wet. And all sticky. Yeah, damn. Immediately crumbled up. Okay, so don't roll it. It's mush. Mold it. Separate this into 2 little ball deals, and then stick it into these 2 little pans. Okay, so the burger buns should be done. There it is. I think we're supposed to cut this in half. It showed 2 burgers on the box. Is that what it says to do? Okay, so I'm going a little ahead, but it does say to go ahead and cut the buns in half using the knife. So yes, 2 burgers. Be very, very careful. I don't know what that accent was supposed to be.
Voila, progress.
Okay, next we're gonna make the patty.
Okay, so this time we're going to add the water first. That's what the last one said to do, but I kind of messed up. So you add 4 of these little cups. I've already added 3. That was number 4. Along with a brown packet of the patty candy powder. Mistake.
There was a small part of me that hoped it would be meat scented. Oh well. The buns kind of taste like lemon. I feel like this patty thing here is going to be chocolate. That's kind of what it smelled like. It's been solidifying as fast as I thought it would. Don't tell me I added too much. No, it said 4 cups full.
So right now it's just kind of like a brown liquidy slop. Not like the buns did. That's weird.
So apparently it looks like we're supposed to put it in like a little packet and like squirt it in here. The little midsection. It didn't give us a packet though like the last one did. What the hell? Just gotta scoop it in here, I guess.
Okay, we filled up this section, but we got leftovers. Okay.
Says to wait 10 minutes, so that's what we gotta do, I guess.
I could have just had a lawyer during the Great Depression.
Sorry, I was being haunted by my ancestors for trying to be a YouTuber at age 33. What do they know? They died and I didn't.
It's kind of become like a gelatinous mold thing. Like a gummy.
Let's carve this burger out. Okay, I don't want to tear it up, so I'm just going to kind of plop it on this plate. Hopefully it works. Nope. Try a little spoon, I guess. We're getting there. There we go. Little chocolate pudding thing. It's kind of thick, so I guess I have to cut it in half. Is that what it says to do? I imagine that's what I'm doing here. Okay, cut the patty into 3. Because I guess we're making a double cheeseburger and a regular cheeseburger. Why not?
Voila.
As fragile as I thought, but still fragile. Stack those up. keep one of these to the side for the double for later. Guess I'll eat this little remainder thing by myself. Yeah, chocolate. So the cheese I'm supposed to add to the rigid bottom bit. I don't know why it wants me to do that. Sure, why not?
And these little cups of water. And this cheese candy packet.
Mix that shit up. Okay, so it just makes like a paste. Can't really mold that in here. I don't think it wants you to. Oh, you're supposed to like put it on this little like packing pouch guide, whatever it's called. Where is that? Oh. Oh, it's at the bottom. I think we can figure something out. I'll just use the plate. I think it'll be okay. It's like cheese whiz. So I'm gonna kind of like mash this up. I'm probably supposed to, very much advised, to use the little packet deal, but little guide on the back of this bag here, but whatever. If this messes up, it's on me, not them.
I think it's beautiful. Good enough. Cut the cheese. Can get a good filming on this. Yeah.
Gonna peel it off this plate the best I can. Put it on the burgers.
Hey! Passing grade, I guess.
Okay. We're getting there. So this thing has you use the same trays multiple times, so I guess basically you have to clean these out a few times every time you do it. What's that cheese taste like? Sugar? I don't know. Could have usually made that mango or something, but I didn't really do anything with it. Disappointing. Alright, ketchup.
One of these to the little rigid bit. Add the red packet.
Mixing the ketchup.
And that's good enough. It's like blood.
Now we're just going to add the little ketchup to the burgers. Pretty much stack the cheese and the ketchup any way you like. Add that other burger patty. More ketchup. They really give you too much ketchup in my opinion, but that's good because I can try it by itself now. Strawberry? Strawberry. Damn, flavorful too. I need a little more of this. Stack the buns.
There you go. Wonderful.
I forgot to put some on the fries, so these are just gonna be naked now. My bad.
Okay, meal's almost done. Now we just need to make that Coca-Cola. Okay, this one's pretty easy.
Just gonna take this little cup and fill it to the line marker. So I take it, that just means where the little rigid bits end right here.
Really is no line marker thing, I don't think. Oh no, it shows you in the box. Why doesn't it have it on here? You're basically just kind of filling it up halfway with water.
Add that little bit right there. I think it's fizzing up.
Good enough. Here's when I mixed it, it did kind of create like a foam. There's a lot of foam, like fizz. That is cola flavored. Neat.
There you go, a full meal fit for a child.
Try out the fries. There wasn't any ketchup left, but I'm just gonna kind of dig at the bottom here. Get something with it. I know it's candy, but it's just like I'm eating Play-Doh. This tastes like how I thought Play-Doh would have tasted like as a kid. Not terrible. I still feel like these are like cotton candy flavored or strawberry. I can't tell. Sip on this little cola. All the foam's gone. That leaves quick. It's actually really good. I like that drink. Still a bigger container concoction for this. I'd buy this as an adult. Little burgers. Everything kind of spills out the side as you bite into it. Everything in here is just made of jelly. Meanwhile, the bun is just like more solid than anything else. Who cares? Tastes good. You're really just getting strawberry and chocolate out of that. And the cheese and the bun don't really taste like anything. Only thing I liked out of this was the cola. It's probably the best bit. More of this, please. Alright, I'm done with this. Next.
Silly boy, you forgot to rate it. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I couldn't particularly give it any lower because that would be me saying I hated it. I didn't really hate it. It was just kind of like mid all the way through. A lot of it tasted like nothing. And any higher than that, me saying I had like special qualities, and I don't think it did. So, 7 out of 10 is a comfortable spot.
Alright, well, looks like we're doing one a day. So, Here is the third one and last one I'm going to be doing. Poppin Cookin Tanoshi ramen kit. This one I'm interested in because it looks to be the most difficult out of all the ones I'd seen. This one looks like I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna like have the ramen be in like a broth like that and have it be like a candy process that's not gonna just be mixing powder with water like it's instant mashed potatoes. So I'm curious. Yeah, other than the ramen, we got things like a couple spring rolls, gyoza dumplings, and a mango pudding. Cool. Let's open it up. I'm going to remember the previous kit I did and leave this little circle open because it looks like it's what we're going to use to have the little dumpling circles. This one probably has fewer packets than anything else. A toothpick? Okay. A little fork in a bag. It's even got one of those little like dumpling looking press molds like right there. Okay, let's get a plate like we did last time. Okay. First step, you're going to make the dessert first. How about that? Make the mango pudding. Add water to the cup till it's about half full, then add the powder from the orange packet. Mix, it'll become firm in 10 minutes.
So we got our little half thimble of water here, along with the orange packet that has the mango pudding powder. I question if this will fit all the powder, but let's see what happens. That it?
Yeah, that's it. Stir it with this little fork here. Got a decent mango flavor. We gotta let that sit for 10 minutes. In the meantime, we'll do everything else. Make the ramen toppings, the boiled egg and the Naruto. So that's what they named them after. A little swirly bit right here. The little swirly cake you see on ramen sometimes, if you didn't already know that. Pour water up to the line in the star tray. Okay. That's going to be not where they have the molds, but the one to the right of it. Add water to the line in the little star tray. Go ahead and add the powder from the blue packet.
Then add powder from the blue packet.
Mix it all until thick like anything else we've done before. It's already thickening up. You know what candy I've yet to see, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see in this? I've seen that. I'm sure you've seen it too. You've seen that little, like, you dip a stick of something. You, like, pour the powder in there, and then you dip a stick, and you kind of, like, pull it up. I'll show a little video example, but you pull it up, and it's, like, the whole thing of candy like that. That's what I want to make and check out. But I don't think this is going to happen with this final kit either. I don't know. Maybe just me. This feels like a lot of dough for, like, 2 little toppings. Oh, I see. This isn't just going to be for the toppings. This is also for like the spring roll and the dumpling. That's why there's so much of it. Yeah, well, the dough's all mixed. Mix that up. Ooh, sweet. Kind of citrusy. Orange, lime? I don't know. Hey, it's basically going to take like the littlest chunks of this dough thing and just fill the Naruto and the egg rolls. The molds, I mean. Gonna mash that in without having it stick to your finger. Come on. I should have gotten like an overhead cam to like go over, but I can't really film everything because some of this takes like 2 fingers. Next time. Alright, good enough. Alright, and then once we've, I'm gonna use a little toothpick. Once we've made the molds, we go ahead and remove them.
Aren't they cute?
Alright, after that, make the gyoza dumpling. Divide the remaining dough in quarter. Or by divide remaining dough in quarter. Okay, quarters. So yeah, into 4 little separate pieces. And I think I know where we're going with this. We're making 2 spring rolls, 2 gyoza dumplings. Pretty easy to understand. Spread 1 dough evenly to match shape and size packaging. Okay, so it's a good thing I left this alone this time. I was right. It's exactly what we needed. Gonna mash this. So we're gonna make 4 of these. I'm seeing it's just gonna like, they're gonna be different shapes we're gonna fold them into after we've made our circle. It would be great if they wouldn't stick to my hand. Should I get flour? I think I should like put flour on my hands or something. It keeps sticking to my hand. It's annoying. I don't know. Instead of flour, I think powdered sugar might be the better way to go. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's try that again. I don't think this is supposed to be perfect or whatever, but I'm gonna try my best. My grown man brain can figure it out. Maybe. All right. Go and speed it up as I make all 4 of these. I don't want to waste your time. Okay, cool, we're done. All 4 are finished. Let's go ahead and start making our dumplings like it wants us to do. And take this little mold here and go ahead and put one of your little deals on it. Go ahead and press kind of into it, make like a hollow space. Where we are then going to, oh, we're supposed to cut this mold out. You know, I kind of wish they had the little mold deals like separate, like already cut out. I'm okay with not having a singular tray to have all my stuff. But then again, I guess it kind of forces the parents to be involved in the kids' little food science project they're doing. Voila. Okay, get one of our little dough pieces, kind of hollow each little section a bit. And then I'm guessing you grab this, fill space on each side with powder from Red Packet. That's it.
And you just kind of like fill each side, or one of the sides at least, like the powder.
Little teeny tiny nerds rock candy type stuff. Go ahead and take your bit and just close it up. Not gonna lie, I was a little shy with the candy pieces because we have 3 other things to fill. Don't want to run out too fast. There you go. A little ugly, but she's mine. Let me do it one more time. Make a second one of these. And for the rest 2, you're just gonna kind of like put the powder in like the middle of where the dough is. You can be real generous with it. Dang it, I should have added more. There's so much more of this stuff. Just kind of fold them in, kind of like you're making a little burrito, I guess. Not quite getting them to stay. Because again, the dang candy wants to stick to my fingers. Good enough, I suppose. More powdered sugar, hopefully to... There, we got that last one to work.
And voila, there's our dumplings and gyoza. Precious.
Kind of do a little candy powder shot. Ooh, kind of melts in your mouth. Strawberry, I guess. Okay, I guess all there's left to do is just to make the ramen.
Just gonna fill up to the line right there. Ah, there you go.
All right, then you're gonna go ahead and pour the water from the brown packet into the bowl we've just did. Kind of want to. Does that taste like by itself? Hold on. That's just that cola powder from earlier, from that hamburger one we just did. Okay, not bad. All right, and lastly, we're going to do these noodles.
To the line in the star tray right here. There you go.
Add the yellow noodle packet. Stir that up till it's thick. Making more instant mashed potatoes. Okay, so this kind of seems to be like a runny kind of paste here. Kind of like pudding-ish or applesauce-ish. Is it supposed to firm up? Okay, no, we're supposed to put it in this little bag here and squeeze it into the broth. I'll get a spoon for that. Yeah, again, it's very like pudding applesauce-ish, that flavor like. Sugar. I just taste like sugar. One. Clip a bit. Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, it's probably better that this is something you would need parents for. Because, you know, it involves the family. It's kind of like a family activity. A little something, you know, a parent can do with their child. Heck, even if you're just an American, you want something to do with your kids, get them one of these little Poppin' Cookin' little kits. I think it'd be a fun thing for all of y'all. Okay, it says to go ahead and Get it in there and twist. Nope, starting to leak out. Shouldn't have cut it yet. Squeeze the mixture into the... Well, first off, it says squeeze into the egg bit. Sure, just to kind of fill that up. Kind of a mess, but sure. Not exactly an artiste at this.
See if we can get a little shot of me like squeezing the bag in there. Kind of some thick noodles. Like a linguine. But it's not mixing into the powder. I mean, the broth, that's nice. It's really just kind of like just making these little tapeworm noodles. Neat.
And what do they want me to do with the Naruto bit?
Yeah, they didn't really give me any red food coloring type of bit to put into this Naruto bit. So that's a little disappointing. A bit of false advertising, but okay.
Let's put it all into the plate for presentation. Put the little Naruto maki bit upside down, whoops, and the egg in there. Fell upside down also, okay.
And this is our completed a dinner, ramen dinner. The flipped over, not pretty egg and Naruto bit. Sure.
Oh yeah, I forgot the pudding, the mango pudding. I think I have to dig this out with this toothpick. I think that was the sole purpose of this thing. It just says take it out and you did it. But I guess that's just having confidence that kids can figure this out. I respect that. Let's see. Come on. Get out. Ah, here we go. Here we go. I'm a master chef.
There's the pudding. Cute.
Here's our completed meal. Let me try everything. A little gyoza. Yeah, I didn't put enough of that candy in there. Chewy, sugary. Making the dough kind of flavorless was a good move. It lets the candy on the inside stand out. These aren't going to taste any different, but there is more in here, so. They're good. That like strong, tart strawberry taste. Almost sour. It's nice. With that little ramen right here.
Get a shot of these noodles. Oh.
I didn't make separate noodles. It doesn't really look like the packaging. The packaging was like smaller noodles. I guess my hole was too big, but. Woo! One big linguine ramen noodle. Like that broth. Which again is just the cola from the burger kit. And the mango pudding kind of stuck to the plate. It's good. But yeah, not too bad. It was kind of like the coolest one to look at because I feel like that's one of those things where it's like you can go ahead and be like, here, let me clip that little bit on the bag for you. Now go ahead and like squeeze slowly, and they look at it and be like, ooh, the noodles. I feel like that'd be like a cool little thing to do with your child. Overall, this one was probably the funnest one to make. Had a lot of parts to it, had a lot of stuff to do, and kind of like introduced you to little bits of science, you know? Probably give this one a, it was probably the best one. Pretty solid, 10 out of 10. It's a good kit. So, did I like them? Enough. I liked them enough. I probably wouldn't pick them up for myself again or to do another video with them unless y'all really wanted to see it, you know, if this video blows up, or if y'all just like bombard the comments saying, more Poppin Cookin, that's what we live for. Why not? Sure, I'll do another one. But by myself without popularity, no. If I ever had kids someday and was like, hey, you want to do some fun activity together, that's something I would definitely consider picking up. I thought a lot of these kits were good for kids, like they said. I thought not only was it good for the kids, but it was good as like a parent and child like activity, something they could do together, because some of those steps, some of the things you need to do require an adult, like getting scissors or something to like cut certain parts. So you do need an adult for that child activity. As far as flavors go, they were pretty mild with most of it. Those little Poppin Rock candy bits that went inside the ramen, like spring roll dumpling type deals, that was probably the most powerful flavor I'd gotten out of any of these kits. Other than that, it was all pretty mild. A lot of it kind of the samey. It's kind of cool making the little like cola, and the noodles were kind of neat to make, kind of a little science experiment. You put the thing inside the liquid and it just becomes like these solid individual noodles. Kind of cool.
Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see some more Poppin cooking videos, please let me know. Until then, I'm going to eat some real non-candy food. Beef jerky and hummus. Uh-oh. The green screen put me in North Korea. Did they allow YouTubers here?